Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome once again to another live stream of Watching Chickies here on Reddit. And here we watch our three young chicks as they go through life, and they live, they develop, and they have a little bit of fun in the process. We have three different breeds of chickens here. The striped one is our onagadori, named Kagome. The black one is our ayam cemeni, named Braveheart. And our little fuzzy friend down there is our little silkie, named Stormy. And all of these guys are now 28 days old and raring to go in Kagome's part. Kagome, here, you want to go on my arm? Or you want to go up there? Are you going to go straight up there by yourself? Oh my. Oh dear. Oh, good afternoon, Annoyed NYC. Hey there, Kagome. Come on. Can you jump from there? Or is it two? Come on. There we go. Kagome wanted to say hello to all of you. Our happy little onagadori. And hello, weirdest man. It is always lovely to see you again. And come on, let's have... Ooh, there you go. There you go, Kagome. A little bit of blanket time. And hello, Mermaid Lee. Here you go, Braveheart. A little bit of a help up, and you could go play with Kagome again. Oh, and our little Silkie isn't able to jump up like the rest, so Dad will have to give a little bit of help. Oh my, little Stormy. You always try to back up. Here. There you go. Oh my, so many zoomies. And hello, February Monster. Good morning. Yes, they are all now officially a month old. Happy month-iversary, guys. Oh my, little Stormy, you got scared. You got scared by Kagome. Oh my, Kagome. That wasn't nice. You scared poor little Stormy. She flew off backwards. Oh dear. I don't think Braveheart liked that very much either. Oh, you're all right, Stormy. You're all right. Let's see. Kagome. You are just up and trying to play with everyone with that little flapping game, aren't you? Oh, and hello again, Sarima. Lovely to see you again on the stream. And all of our birds are just having a little bit of play here on the blanket. And it was a whirlwind of activity just starting off there with Kagome. She is quite active today. Oh, congratulations on the birth of your nephew. And I hope everything went well with him. Oh, a little chicken sneeze there from our little Stormy. Braveheart, are you already wanting to go back into the brooder, my son? Are you already hungry, or do you want dad time? Huh? Here we go. You can get some dad time. And here we see Braveheart with some lovely new adult feathers. His body at this point is pretty much almost fully covered up, and his head is actually getting a lot of new feathers as well. Well, if you stop moving for a second. Oh, did you want to go onto Dad's shoulder? All right. Well, for those of you just tuning in who might have missed the intro, welcome to Watching Chickies, a stream that airs daily that focuses on the lives of these 3 young chickens. As they go about, they live, they play, they zoom around, and they just grow up before our eyes. And they have now been hatched, and they've lived for 28 days. And all of them are just up for a little bit of play, aren't you? Did you want to go up to my shoulder? Here. Here, do the little hop. There you go. Come on. No, you want to stay on Dad's wrist? Oh my. Oh, that is so sweet, Sarima. You guys are all being named. Ooh, the mystical bird Pokemon are being named after you guys now. Lovely, lovely. What do you think about that, Braveheart? Yeah? Here. Come onto my knee. That's better. The others are just kind of prancing about there on the couch, and I think Braveheart might want to go play there soon. Or maybe he just wants a little bit of dad time. Oh, Braveheart is Articuno, Stormy is Moltres, and Kagome is Zapdos. I could see that, especially with how our little Stormy looks. Oh, that was a lovely flight for my knee, Braveheart. You just wanted to play with the rest. And all of these guys seem to be having a bit of fun today. And I do like how Kagome can get a little bit fascinated with the mirror. Yes. And for those of you who might have missed it, these are 3 different breeds of chicken. The striped one is our onagadori, which is an endangered Japanese breed of chicken. The little gray poofball here is our little silkie Stormy. And over here is our little fussy ayam cemeni Braveheart. Oh, and hello, Bean Boops. Lovely to see you again. And later on in the show, we will be doing their daily weigh-in and just seeing how they're doing today. Ooh! And Kagome is really up for playing tag today, aren't you? Oh dear. But in the meantime, we have a lot of little happy cheeps as they just kind of play around here. And they like their little bit of play outside of the brooder. And now that they are all 4 weeks old, there is just 2 more weeks of them living inside with us. And then it's off to the coop. Lovely. And yes, they have all gotten so big. Even Stormy was 109 yesterday, 109 grams. All such marvelous little chickies. Yes, you are. Oh, are you? You know, that's not just for pecking. You can actually be standing on that, Kagome. Oh dear. Well, you know, have your fun. If it's just a little bit of pecking you want, that's fine. And in a bit, you know, I'll give them a little bit of a treat. Because we didn't give them any yogurt yesterday. We could give them some yogurt today. Ah, and I already see that my comments are starting to desync a little bit, which is why I have my laptop next to me. But no worries. And yes, Stormy's color pattern is quite interesting. I love our little storm cloud here. Oh, yes. Little tiny cheeps from the Stormy. Ah. So much scratching from Braveheart. Are you trying to make everything nice and comfy? Ooh. Oh my. You can floof yourself out so much, my Braveheart. You are such a big bird. And you have such a striking little comb. I think it's grown a bit bigger today. Oh dear, oh dear. And they do quite love this little blanket and just kind of playing with each other. Oh yes, all of these guys are definitely a handful. Oh dear, oh dear. Come on, guys. It is so lovely just seeing you all cuddled up like this. You had a bit of play, and then your little sort of nap time. And I love just being able to hear all of your little individual cheeps. Listen to their conversation. Oh, and JB415, I am not a narrator for Nat Geo, though I have put up the first episode of narration for our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies. The only sort of narration that I'm really been doing is just for these streams the past 28 days. And GGV Pyres asks, what are their breeds? Well, these are all chickens, and right here in stripes we have our onagadori, which is an endangered Japanese breed, well known for the very long tail feathers of the roosters that can grow up to be around 18 to 20 feet. We have our silkie right here, which is well known for its downy soft feathers that are like fur. Hello, Stormy. And just being kind of silly over here, poofing up his feathers, is our little Braveheart, who is an ayam cemeni, who is well known for having this color mutation that makes everything on his body black, all the way down to his organs. Oh, and the blind scribe, hello! I hope you are doing well. And all of the chicks are doing so nicely today. There was a little bit of a scare before when Kagome startled little Stormy off of the couch, but you know, I picked her up and she settled in nicely. Oh my, Stormy, what do you think of your friends just puffing up their feathers like this? They're being such sillies, aren't they? And all of these guys are our lovely little chickens, now 28 days old. And all of them do enjoy pets. Oh, yes you do. Yes you do. Such a silly little Braveheart there. Yes. Yes. In fact, now Braveheart has these adult feathers. I can actually give him just a few little scritches, which he actually likes quite a bit. Oh, yes. There you go. Lovely. I think he just kind of views it as me preening him at this point. And yes, Stormy can definitely take a tumble, but fortunately she is, quite the resilient little chick. And at this age, they can manage a little tumble pretty well. Aw, a little cuddle there. Well, for those of you just tuning in, we are the channel called Watching Chickies. And we usually broadcast every day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we just watch the lives and the development of these 3 young chickens as they grow. We have been streaming every single day of their lives, and now they are 28 days old. And Sacrilegious Goose asks, can you understand what they're saying by their cheeps? I sort of can. They have different cheeps for being startled, for being hungry, for sort of calling out to myself or Lauren. And, you know, they even have little scared cheeps, like when thunder starts. But when the lights go out at night, these little guys, well, kind of go out like a light as well. And they all sleep so wonderfully. Oh dear. You guys having fun there on the blanket? You certainly are. Oh yes, I have put them on the blue bar a few times for them to try to roost, but so far they have not really taken to it. And I think Feeling Designer was asking, will you give them a sand bath? They do really give themselves sand baths in their brooder, which does have sand as a bedding for them. And all of these guys are different breeds of chicken. The striped one right here is our onagadori, which is an endangered Japanese breed. The black one right here in the middle is an ayam cemeni. Hello, Braveheart. And right here, our little fuzzy friend is our little silkie. And we haven't done the weigh-in yet, but we will in a little bit. And looks good in hats, oh no worries. At the moment, we are operating under the belief that Kagome, our onagadori, right here, is a female from the shape of her tail feathers. We believe from her size and disposition and her current feathers that our little Stormy is going to be a female and a hen. And right here, we believe in the middle that our ayam cemeni Braveheart, with his lovely tail feathers here, is going to be a rooster. Oh, hello, Kagome. Looking above everyone right now, eh? Oh, no worries. You don't need to sleep right now. And Michael Green 25, I don't think you're muted. I can see your comments. Ooh, there you go. And yes, for many backyard chicken owners, you have to be quite careful when it comes to roosters. In many areas, there are laws and regulations to really prevent you from owning, in some cases, any roosters, or in other cases, multiple roosters. And you kind of get into trouble when you have multiple roosters for small flocks, because then, well, they can actually get into fights, and you don't want to get into that. Oh, Kagome, Kagome, so fussy. Such a fussy little lady. Oh, but my Braveheart is always up for a little bit of pets and some scritches. And young roosters can be very, very friendly at this age. There you go. There you go. And all of them are growing so much each day. Ah, you silly little bird. What, you want more scritches? Oh dear, I'm sorry. Why ever would Dad stop? And 5/12 ounce. Well, you know, sometimes when you have multiple roosters, they can cause a lot of noise. And then neighbors can then make calls to the authorities, and then issues can happen. And sometimes it's best not to just sort of rile up the people that you live next to. There you go. You are on your belly there. Oh my, Braveheart. So undignified. I've never seen a chicken that wanted some belly scritches. Oh dear. And Sacrilegious Goose, thank you for the mention. Yes, we do have a YouTube account. And we also have an Instagram and a Patreon. And now is a lovely time to mention our lovely Patreons, Kate and the Foley family, for their continued support and for helping us be able to bring these daily streams to all of you. Part of the Foley family's Patreon level is to be able to choose some treats for the chickies, as Karen and the Foley family have chosen this Friday for their treat. So the chickies will be given a food that they have never had before. And that will be exciting. And weirdest man, well, at the moment, we're not too close with our neighbors, but, we're going to be telling our neighbors very soon, just in case the chicks ever wander too far or manage to get over our fence. Lovely. Yes, and Braveheart is very flooftastic today. And just a little warning for those of you who are my daily viewers. Starting this Saturday, for about 1 week, I have a little online obligation that is going to be changing my regular time to airing these episodes from 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for just a week. But we will still be here for you each and every day. And, Captain Cubby, how do you deal with bird mites? Well, none of these little birds have any. We have checked them. They have been inside for all of their lives, and it has not been an issue. Oh, and Christian Mingle CA, thank you for the silver. It is much appreciated. Lovely. And I love how you all just congregate together and just come in for a cuddle. All three of you are so different, and yet you love each other so much. Oh, and the blind scribe, of course I could get in a close view of Stormy. Little Stormy. Oh, she's a sleepy little chick. Oh dear, I'm sorry, Stormy. There you go. There you go, my lovely. Your little legs are so furry and fuzzy. You are growing glorious. Look how big you've gotten. Your hair is getting a bit shaggy there on top. We're going to see a lovely pom-pom in the future, aren't we? Oh, yes. A little bit of preening for those lovely little wings of yours. Oh, dear. And Kagome does like to peck at the towel. And right now, Braveheart just kind of likes floofing up. Oh, dear. Well, no. You wouldn't want chicks to ever fight each other. It is so much better to have them all getting along. And for those of you who are interested in the broadcast, feel free to follow me here on Reddit, since we do these broadcasts every single day. But we do also upload all of these streams later on to our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies. Oh dear. How you guys doing? Our three little chicks, our little peep squad. You already tired each other out. Oh dear. Oh, well, I hope you got the phone back, blind scribe. And yes, they all have some feathers now. Even our little Stormy. But Stormy's feathers are always going to be very much different from the rest. As we can see here, they are all pretty much as soft, almost as hair. And they'll never really provide Stormy the sort of lift that the others get when they flap their wings. Oh, and Joake Major, thank you for the silver. And Sacrilegious Goose asks, how would you rate the three chickies in order of floofiness? Well, I would say Stormy definitely is the most floofy. And then, well, with how Braveheart likes to floof up his feathers, I guess he would be in second place. And then Kagome, well, Kagome is more concerned about looking nice and sort of preening her new adult feathers these days. And all of these lovely birds came from a place called Feather Lover Farms in California. And horror substance, do not worry. All of these birds are members of our family and friends for life. They are not going to be eaten. Though in the future, we would not say no if they donated to us a few eggs. And H. Chapster. Stormy's feathers are different because Stormy is a silkie chick. And silkies are a breed over 2,000 years old that come from China. And they were sort of bred to have these really downy, soft feathers that people in Europe in the medieval ages thought that meant that they were actually crossbred with rabbits, because they didn't believe that a bird could be just this fuzzy. Rotting Root Lord asks, is the fluffy one more adapted to a colder environment? Silkies can be pretty hardy to cold environments, though for the winter we will be bringing their coop inside to our garage, right, Braveheart? Because we don't want you guys getting too cold. And yes, Sacrilegious Goose, sort of back in the medieval era, they would actually bring silkies into places in Europe through sideshows. And they would tell people in the towns that they went through that these unusual little chickens were actually crossbred with rabbits. And people believed that back then. So, everything poops, and that includes little chicks. So what happens after they play is we just throw these blankets into the wash and everything's fine until the next sort of play session. And Fish Cat Marshmallows, well, they didn't actually crossbreed a chicken with a rabbit. That was just the story that they told people to try to get a little bit of money from those sideshows. I'm not sure of the actual mechanics that they used all those thousands of years ago to breed silkies originally, but it must have been quite a process. Oh, and little Stormy can stand up. Little Stormy, kind of just likes to watch the others a lot of the time. Stormy is a slightly smaller breed, and she's pretty placid. So she kind of likes to watch them play around. But she can and does flap around when she wants to. And that's alright. They all have their own personalities. Like you see there, Stormy was just watching them playing around there. And, at times when you have siblings, you don't always want to play with them. But, you keep an eye on them and you make sure things are going all right. Oh, and look, they're all together again. So there are some pretty interesting colored silkies, though when you see some truly unusual colors on the internet, that can usually be a sign that their owners have actually dyed their feathers an unusual color. Oh, there you go. Yes, you're sleeping on Jack there. Lovely. There you go. And now, I think it's a good time for us to start to think about doing their daily weigh-in. So, one of the things we like to do to sort of make sure that they're nice and healthy is to do a daily weigh-in. So, why don't we start that now? Oh, and Spartan Jones, VA09, thank you for the silver award. It is much appreciated. Oh dear, did I not bring a pen? Hold on. Hold on. I shall grab something like a pen. Here, a pencil. And let's see about today. Doing your guys' weigh-in. And guess what, guys? We are going to be getting you some yogurt after this. So you don't need to worry. Oh, and Waste My Time Bra asks, have they imprinted on you? Yeah, we got these guys from day one, and they have sort of imprinted on us. I think Braveheart a little bit more than the others. So, Emperor Osman, we don't really let the chickens go on our bed or the carpet, really. We have them in the brooder. We get them out here on the blanket to play. But, you know, they know what areas are theirs. And, yeah, that's that way we keep it all really clean, generally. And, Sweet Alma asks, what are their names again? Well, right here, we have our beautiful black ayam cemeni, named Braveheart. Ooh, show us those wings. We have our little Stormy, who is a silkie, standing up, looking around. And here we have our frantic little onagadori, named Kagome. And the onagadori is so lovely. It is an endangered breed from Japan. And now we are gonna do their weigh-ins. So, yesterday, Braveheart got up to 158 grams, Kagome got up to 146, and our little Stormy got up to 109. There you go, guys. There you go. Oh dear. Well, let's get going today. Come on, Braveheart, my lovely son. There you go. Yes, 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 yes. Look, 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 look. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Braveheart, I know you want to go up on Dad. There you go. There you go. Oh my, Braveheart. Oh my. 165 today. Oh dear. Well, you have gained a nice amount of weight today, Braveheart. Oh dear. So day 28 and 165 grams. So 7 grams today, not too bad, my boy. Here we go. Lovely. Here, you come up onto my knee. There you go. Now, who else today? Who else? Lovely. Let's see. There we go. Oh, Braveheart. What? You want to go up onto... Here. Go up onto my shoulder. And yes, all of these birds are family, not food. Kagome. Oh, little Stormy. Here. I know. Stormy, you're right here. You don't need to flap. There you go. There you go. Okay. 110 grams. You went up 1 gram. And you know what? That's all right, Stormy. That's all right. There you go. It's all growth from here. Lovely. Oh. And hello there, Braveheart. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Up on the shoulder. Oh, my. And yes, Beer Cat Benny, I have been compared to Bob Ross quite a few times, and I take it as a compliment. Being the Bob Ross of chickens can be quite fun. All right. So, little Kagome, it's your turn. I know you don't like getting picked up for your weigh-in. Yes, I know. I know. It's okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. All right, 152 for Kagome. Ooh, and she made it up herself. Lovely. And I am the villain. Do they come when you call them? I think they are starting to kind of learn their names. I'm getting some reaction when I say their names. I think you could hear when I was saying Kagome there that she kind of understood that I was talking about her. Lovely. And 152 grams, yes, that was quite the guess. Good job, weirdest man. What, you want to come up to Dad? Oh my, I barely got my arm out there in time. Well, Kagome has now insisted on having her dad time. Oh dear. Oh, and don't worry, Stormy, we'll get to you next. And Chaotic Core, thank you for the Take My Energy award. It is much appreciated. Ooh, and Kagome is making quite a little speech to me. Yeah? Oh, she's trying to preen my shirt. Oh dear. Oh dear. And there we go, seeing Stormy just upright, looking at us. Oh, and Kagome just went right up my hand that I'm filming with and is trying to take control. Oh dear, oh dear. Yes, Kagome, what? Stop filming, Dad. No. Not yet. We have a few more minutes left. About 10 more minutes. Oh dear. Right onto my hand. Yes, Kagome? Quite a little speech you were giving me there. Yeah? What? I promised yogurt? You know, you're right. I did promise yogurt, so we are gonna give you guys some yogurt. So we eat yogurt down here. There you go. Ooh, Stormy. So upright as you look at where the others went. You have grown so much from day one. I think the old Stormy wouldn't even recognize you right now. Oh, such lovely, fuzzy little feet. Oh, come here, my little Stormy. We're gonna have some yogurt. Yeah. So, for little chickies like this, a little bit of yogurt is always a nice occasional treat. Oh dear, come here. Come here, guys. I have a little bit of nice, sort of plain, organic yogurt for them. Oh, Kagome, oh my, chicken frenzy. Oh dear. Yogurt for all, oh my. Yes. That is not lasting long. Oh dear. And yes, they have all become quite the yogurt fans right now. Oh my. Yep, they're very eagerly looking for some more yogurt. There you go, guys. There you go. Oh dear. And even our little Braveheart has developed a little bit of a taste for it. Oh my. And Stormy does love yogurt. She was actually the first of the chicks to actually give it a try. But now all of them kind of view it as their sort of favorite little treat that I give to them. Oh dear. There you go. So, generally speaking, their pecks don't really hurt, except for Kagome's, which can pinch sometimes. Like now. Ouch, Kagome, ouch. but the others are quite gentle. Stormy and Braveheart are quite gentle, and Kagome, as you can see, does a little bit of pinching action. Oh, lovely. Oh yes, sensitive difference 7. I do like using this sort of like nice, calm, and soothing voice, because I really feel like they respond to it. And at times I could even lull them to sleep, which is always lovely. And Michael Green 25, once they go out to the yard, they'll probably be eating plenty of insects that they find in the grass. And you know, they'll have a lot of fun with that. Braveheart, when I took him out once, actually did eat a bug right off my arm. So he's already gotten a little bit of a taste for bugs. And Sacrilegious Goose. No, this isn't how I usually talk. It might be a bit odd if I talk to the average person on the street like this, but it is the way that I kind of talk to these little chicks. Oh, there you go. There you go. A little bit of yogurt for you all. Yes. And if you guys noticed there in the corner, I left it out this time, but it is their little bit of grit that they have now. There you go. Oh, yeah, Michael Green 25, that is not a big poop on their food right there in the middle. That's actually yogurt that they dropped. Oh, which they ate. No, never mind, it's gone now. It's gone. Oh, gentle Stormy. You are always so lovely. And in that case, maybe I don't need to have Kagome pinch my fingers if I can drop it right there in the middle. There you go. There you go, Kagome. Lovely. And I think all of that yogurt was well worth the weighing for them. And a little trick that I learned from my uncle recently is that occasionally chickens go off their regular feed, but apparently his trick for getting them to eat it again is to sprinkle a little bit of black pepper on it, and then they will eat it again, because apparently chickens love a little bit of black pepper. Oh, and Very Tiny Turtle, the gray one, is named Stormy. And just to recap for any of you who might not have gotten it, we have our little silkie here, Stormy, who is gray. We have our black one here, our ayam cemeni, named Braveheart. And the striped one is our onagadori, named Kagome. Well, Michael Green 25, I did originally start to give them the yogurt in a little bowl, but they would not even try it. They only tried it when I did it from my finger. But now it seems like they might be able to just eat it from a bowl again, so I won't have to baby them so much. And the first hen, our Spectre, thank you for the Wholesome Award. It is much appreciated. Lovely. Well, Beer Cat Benny 420, I definitely do not recommend feeding any animal its own kind as a food. That's generally not a recipe for anything good. That has led us to some problems in the world, like mad cow disease and certain prion disorders. So that's something you don't generally want to encourage. And Sacrilegious Goose, yep, there are certain things that can be bad for chickens, which is always why you want to do some research about what to give them. For example, a lot of people don't know, but caffeine can actually be quite dangerous to cats and dogs. They are much more sensitive to it than human beings, and like if you give your little kitty or something some coffee, that could lead to some pretty bad liver damage to them. Yes, and you don't want to be feeding your chickens raw eggs. That can lead to them in the future breaking their own eggs and eating it as food. Though eggs can make a nutritious feed for chickens, you want to make sure to hard boil them and cut them up finely, and that way the chickens don't actually realize that the things that, they lay out are the same thing. Oh dear, a little bit of drinking. Another little chicken sneeze from Kagome. And a lot of just sort of happy little peeps as they go around. And I'm asked how often do I stream the Chickies? I try to do this once a day. And my usual broadcast schedule is from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for generally about 45 minutes to an hour. Though some days it does go a little bit longer when people give a few awards. The longest broadcast we ever had was 4 hours, though I did almost run out of my own voice. But guys, don't worry. If today's broadcast ends, I will always be back to see you all tomorrow and show you the Chickies again. And we have our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, which there's a link to in my profile page. And we have an Instagram, and we have a Patreon. And thank you once more again to our Patreons, Kate and the Foley family. And this Friday, we will be giving, on behalf of the Foley family, a treat to the Chickies that they have never had before. So look forward to that. Oh dear, oh dear. You lovely little birds. Ooh, another chicken sneeze. Well, we have about a minute left, so I'd like to thank all of you who tuned in today and gave us a little watch. I hope that the little Chickies brought a little bit of joy into your lives, because you know what? They certainly do for me. Oh, yes you do. And I have never regretted in this entire month of having you guys, getting you all into our lives. And we will see you all again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those of you on YouTube, hey, hello again. Has it been fun watching all of these chicks grow up before your eyes? It has been for me. And from our little Kagome, our Braveheart, and Stormy, we wish you all a great and happy day. We will see you all soon. Take care, everyone. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, and we got another award, so we had a little bit more time. Oh, dear. Well, bye, guys. See you soon. Lovely.